Hey everybody, it is Chris Claffey.
And Connor McAllister.
Back with more side-by-side on ClaffeyLP, the only place you're going to get side-by-side. And for the first time since episodes 1 and 2, I'm on the same map. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man. And you're probably still losing, right?
Hey now. This is a better match.
A better match than the last one? Oh jeez. See, that's
the last one was god-awful.
This is what's fun about side-by-side, is that you can only play one match, and I'm doing like the same thing over and over again. It's interesting. It's interesting to watch, I think. Dang it, I fell again. Oh my goodness! I'm not doing too well.
And I have a funny story. It kind of felt like I was doing the same thing over again on Minecraft, because I have the Pocket Edition. I know how that feels a little. The battle lasted, I swear to God, 100 minutes.
100 minutes?
Yeah.
The last one?
Oh no.
But what are you talking about?
It was a long time ago. I was playing a match by myself without the recording and crap, and
well, yeah, as he always does. That's his Friday night, ladies.
Thanks. I needed that.
I'm sorry. That was actually kind of mean.
Just a bit.
I think that's the meanest thing I've said all recording. Like,
probably.
All side by side.
That's alright.
That's not the worst thing I've said. I mean, we could talk about.
We still bleeping his first name out?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This way his mom won't get mad at us, or dad, or whatever. Because
knowing them, they think it'd be funny. I'm pretty sure they think it's pretty funny.
Maybe, but I don't know. I don't want them to hear me cussing this much, to be honest, because I got a reputation to uphold. Oh,
reputation.
To reconnect. Hey, oh.
Guess who's back? Laggy McLaglag. Holy
It's 2 times in one day.
What?
Okay. What reputation?
What do you mean, what reputation?
Oh, you were being serious. Okay.
Oh!
Take that back.
What'd I do?
I thought you were saying, like, what reputation?
Oh, yeah, what reputation?
Well, I thought you were saying it in a sarcastic, tone.
What if I was?
Well, then...
Well, that's nice.
That escalated quickly.
That escalated. Oh no, hit the wrong button!
What?
Oops. I went back to title screen. Oops. I like how Minecraft gives you the option to either respawn or go back to the title screen. Like right after you die. So if you're like in a mad rage, it's easy to quit the game.
Oh, that is convenient.
Well done, Minecraft.
Oh, me.
Made by single man.
Here we go again. 3 deaths, 8 minutes in.
And he was doing well before we started recording. He's like, oh yeah, it's the Let's Play curse, everybody. Once the camera goes on, you suck automatically.
Except in Contemplation, where I'm the winner.
Okay, well, you got lucky with Contemplation. You're lucky the guy didn't show up, honestly.
I am very lucky.
Because otherwise, you wouldn't have even been in the game.
But beating Andrew, that was,
It's not hard to beat Andrew.
Yeah, but still, he even said that he wasn't trying, because he took one look at Nicole and said, I'm not gonna beat this chick, she's too smart for me, and decided just to give it to me.
And then you can't let the comeback of the century. It was so funny, Mr. Pierce. Oh my gosh.
That was the best reaction I've ever seen on anybody's face.
Oh, and it came from Mr. Pierce. Mr. Pierce, I'm telling you, he is genius, pure genius, because just some of the things he does is hilarious. Like, he knows when to drop the joke. Like, he knows exactly. He is, like, a genius. Like, some people are just born with an act for telling, like, the joke.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, just the one-liners thing. Oh, my God. He's hilarious. But anyway, the look...
Yeah.
We weren't even halfway... No, we were, like, starting up the second set, right? And he's like, oh, man, Connor's gonna make a comeback from behind the camera. And you come back to win. Oh my gosh.
He said the choice. He even said to the camera, he's making a comeback. He's making a comeback.
That was so
He got so into it.
See, that's how you know your game is good, when even like people like that can get into it.
Even when a teacher gets into it.
So actually, I've got a new game show idea too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm not gonna say because people might steal my idea, you know.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just telling you that there's a new game show idea in the works, so you're gonna want to be looking out for it.
Nice.
That I think is gonna be more difficult than Contemplation.
Oh really? Is that gonna be your senior project or something, or?
No,
that has to be helping people, right?
No, not quite. It has to like further the knowledge of the community or something like that.
Ah.
Or not quite that. Like you just have to help the community do something, etc.
Ah.
So I mean, that's not really hard to do. But it is. I mean, if you're not like smart, that could be kind of tough.
Yeah.
But you know.
I mean, I've helped the community before. It's easy.
It is really easy to help the community. You just like
I don't really see how your project benefited the community.
What was his?
It was a tin can with. It was basically a tin can with a little thing in the middle dividing it, and cereal on one side, milk on the other. And if you had the option to either eat the food, eat the cereal, or drink the milk, or you could pull the thing out and then you could mix them together.
Are you kidding me?
That was a senior project.
Why? Who is the idiot who let him do that?
I got no clue.
You know, the plan I have now for my senior project is going to be like taking hours and hours of work. How long did it take him to make that prototype?
Knowing him, it probably took him an hour or so.
An hour right before the presentation.
Probably.
He's like, oh, maybe I should work on my senior project. Oh, here's a can. I wonder if I could just split it in half. Oh my gosh, he's such an idiot. I don't know. That doesn't benefit the community. How does that benefit anyone?
I don't know.
Mine's actually gonna...
It's kind of like one of those useless Sky Mall things.
God. Man, that is so stupid. That enrages me, let me tell you.
Grinds your gears.
That ticks me off.
Lag.
Laggy McLag. He really... Really? That's what he did? Like, seriously?
Yeah. Remember the survey he had the Saturday Youth League do? That one day for senior project? It was a survey for that. That whole milk cereal thing.
That is the absolute stupidest thing I have ever heard in my entire life. Hope you're watching this, and I want you to know, you know what you did, and what you did is wrong, and everybody hates you.
Everybody hates you because you did not benefit the community.
You didn't benefit the community. You got it on some technicality. Who let you get away with that?
You didn't even benefit the cereal. You drowned the cereal.
It's even worse. You created Cereal-icide. That is now a thing. Cereal-icide. I don't know how you spell it, but that's what it is. It's like
is it cereal as in serial killer, or cereal as in...
I think it'd just be cereal as in, like, breakfast cereal.
Cereal-icide. That's, interesting.
That's the title of this episode. And you know it.
Oh, what was... I haven't seen the last one yet, obviously, so what was the title of the last one? You said you were going to tell me.
Oh, crap. Look it up.
What?
Look it up. I don't remember.
What do you mean, look it up? It's not up.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean... it'd be up at the point of this one going up, so, I mean, it wouldn't hurt if I knew what it was, but, you know, I don't remember.
Right.
Oh, I think I was just going to call it argumentative.
Oh.
Because we were arguing the entire episode.
Probably.
This one will be Cereal-icide. didn't even benefit the community. That is the stupidest thing I have ever heard of. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you know what? I don't believe half the away with, so there you go.
Well, yeah, there you go. That's
Teachers are getting a little bit stupider, to be honest.
Well, you want to know why?
Well, I have smart teachers, but I just have a dark gift.
Now,
like we discussed earlier.
Let me get into this. I'm gonna go on my soapbox for a second. You're gonna hear. This is Ginger Rage, folks. So you better be prepared. Okay. Let me tell you why teachers are getting more and more stupid. Because the common community, common people, which wouldn't be our viewers, because our viewers are smart because they watch us. Smart being a relative term.
Smart or perverted or just bad mouth.
We're gonna go smart. We are gonna go smart. We're not gonna insult our audience. The general public. That's what I'm gonna call it. The general public, not the people who watch us, but general.
Well, this just means they're like us. That doesn't make it a bad thing.
Okay. I'm gonna change this so I don't get hit in the face. Let's just say it this way. People, or teachers have gotten more stupid because, let's look at Mr. Starnes. Or
Mr.
What was his name?
Chris Starnes? Christian Starnes?
Whatever his name was. Whoever the orchestra teacher is who got fired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, alright. Now, I don't agree completely with everything that he said and what he did. I admit it was out of line, but the student blew it way out of proportion, and he got away with accusing Mr. Starnes of something he probably didn't even do.
What was it again? I forget.
He said something or did something. It was just like if it happened in IPS, God bless them, nothing would have happened. Like, no firing, it's like, oh, that happens all the time, etc.
What's that? What's IPS?
Indianapolis Public Schools.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, if that happened there, I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Dang it. I mean, it just kind of ticks me up because students are getting away with more because people think they're entitled to being smart when they're really stupid, and if you tell them they're stupid, they'll just sue your butt. So you know what I mean? Like, so it's ridiculous how happy our society is. Like, I could sue you right now for being a part of my YouTube videos, and I could probably get paid for it. Like, that's how stupid some of these lawsuits are. Like, oh, okay, look at the lady who sued McDonald's because her coffee was too hot. Are you kidding me? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that's a bit bad.
Like, really? We have gone... what is that? Like, seriously.
It's her own for spilling it on her.
And she got
happened,
away with it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And she got away with it. Like, are you kidding me?
The same thing happened to my mom. The same thing happened to my mom. The exact same thing. And it actually burned her legs. Made a little burn scar for a few days on her legs. And she, you know what she did? Blamed it all on my dad. Because he drove too fast. There you go.
So, I mean, like, are you kidding?
Driver.
And I mean, she was driving too, wasn't she? I think in the story she was driving.
I think she might have. Then, yeah.
Then, you know what? You take your own risk, because if you're going to have coffee in your lap, and then you're going to drive, and if somebody stops in front of you, you're going to have to brake. You have to be prepared to pay that price. I mean, honestly.
You know, some lawsuits are justified, though. You know, like the lady who found a finger in her chili at Wendy's.
Okay, that one. Okay, we get that one.
We get that idiotic on the person's behalf for sticking it in there in the first place.
That's a lawsuit that I say, okay, that's justified. That's disgusting, and I wouldn't ever want to see that. And yeah, I would sue, because that is disgusting.
Yeah.
I have that place closed down. Yeah, like, ew.
Come off your friend. Why the stick it in chili anyways?
I don't know. That's just like, oh.
Hey, I'm gonna cut off my finger. It'd be a good joke.
But the other ones are like frivolous lawsuits that make no sense to anybody. I mean, like, honestly.
Yeah.
But seriously, if you're gonna put coffee's hot, right? That's common sense, right? Here's the problem.
Unless you're having iced coffee, but yeah.
Here's the problem. People don't have common sense anymore. Like, they
No.
think, like, seriously? Like, ugh, it just ticks me off. Like, how can you not have common sense? So you can, okay, here's what I'm gonna say. You can be extremely book smart, like you could have like an IQ of 300 whatever, you know, you could have like the highest IQ in the world, but you can have zero common sense. Common sense does not necessarily mean that you have, or being extremely smart doesn't necessarily mean you have common sense. I think the smartest people, I won't say street smart, I mean, it's a good balance between academic smarts, street marts, and reet marts or whatever.
Marts.
Yeah, whatever, and common sense, because I mean, that would make a person smart. If you have zero common sense, you're not really smart anymore. You're just stupid.
It's kind of like the whole knowledge-wisdom thing. If you have knowledge, you still need the wisdom to know how to use it. So
exactly. So I mean, it just simple things like that, like how stupid are you, kind of thing. But that's my soapbox of the day.
Right.
That I don't understand. I don't understand people either. I hate that people are like. I just don't like people. People can really tick me off, and I don't like stereotypes.
People are stupid. That's why I'm so glad I'm a cyborg.
What? You're a cyborg now?
Yeah.
I think this is the most intelligent we've been on side by side the entire series.
What?
I think this is the most intelligent we've been the entire series.
Probably.
Well, 6 episodes in, we could do better. But we could
do better.
We could be a lot worse too. So I mean, you know, it just depends.
Well, the are coming.
Honestly, there's so much truth in that.
Yep. So sometimes you just gotta realize, well, happens. People are gonna be like that.
Yeah, I mean, like what we do in band. If you make a mistake, you better recover. And if you can recover well, and the judges, like, if the judges see that you make, like, a serious mistake, but you recover, they'll commend you. You'll probably get more points than you would have, just because you recovered.
I mean, we do the same thing in choir. I mean, you get more points for if you're able to jump back into, like, sight singing or whatever. I mean, you get more points for doing that. I mean, because you still go on and find your way later on. But if you give up altogether, you will get a grade.
They'll be like, they'll be like, no, you suck. But that's really, like, that really comes in marching band, because it is so easy. Because I mean, you'll be all over the field, whatever, and people don't realize that marching band really does take a serious amount of skill. It's pretty much a sport in and of itself. But anyway, people don't realize that, you know, there are places you have to be on the field at certain times, and if you're not, it's very obvious to some of the visual judges, because, I mean, they're up high, and you make formations, so you make pictures on the field, and you'll see, oh, that guy's out of line, and then you see in the next exact, like, picture or formation, they're in line.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. It's the exact same thing for show choir. Well, I'm not in show choir, but I've seen show choir competitions rooting on our own choirs, and that's exactly how it is. They're anal about every single thing.
Well, then it's ISMA, so
yeah,
I'm not a big fan of ISMA altogether, honestly.
Oh yeah, and sometimes the judges are complete crap.
They can be, let me tell ya.
I mean, when at state, the blend placed third, the best men's choir in the state of Indiana. Might I add you? Only the lead men's choir in state finalist too. Just had to do that. But yeah, we had this judge. Well, all of the judges did this. It was compliment after compliment on the sheets when we got them back. But they gave us like 8s and 7s. It's like, what the f***? How can we do any better? We all cried when we got off that stage. That's how good we did.
I love that. There are times in marching band when you just get off that end zone and you just want to cry because it was so sexy. and then the judges tell you, yeah, that sucked, and you're like,
That's the word.
whatever.
That's the best word to use for a crying moment. That you want to cry because it was sexy.
That's exactly it.
Oh my god.
That's intelligence right there.
Yeah.
You want to cry because it was so sexy.
Okay, okay.
That is pure genius right there. Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, anyways, it was.
It was so sexy. I cried.
We had a really emotional song, and it was like really big love ballad and all that. So yeah, I mean, everybody got into it, and that's what won us it in the first place. We were perfect, and we got beat by someone who's been winning for 4 years straight, and we kicked their practically.
Welcome to Avon.
If a real judge watched them.
Yeah. That's the other thing I hate about ISMA judges, and it seems like this for like every like musical.
I just won too, so.
Oh, you just won.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Is this the first episode where we've ever showed me winning?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, congratulations. That means we're gonna end this episode off here. Nice job. You actually won. I'm surprised.
How are you doing on that end?
How am I doing? Let's not talk about it. Congratulations to you on the win, and hope you guys like and subscribe. Good stuff to come. More side-by-side coming in the future. More of everything coming in the future, really. So be sure to check us out. You're not going to want to miss it. I'm just putting it out there.
And remember, fiddlesticks equals penis.
We're going to do that again. I hope to see you guys next time. I'm Chris Claffey. And Connor's gone missing.
Oh. Usually we just end it right there. And I'm Connor McAllister.
And this was a failed closing act. We'll see you next time, guys. So long for now.
Goodbye.